Maybe he was thinking of the trauma of last night. And when he got soap in his eyes, and remember how 2 weeks ago his mom said, okay. Here we go. You notice that the scale down here is exactly the same as the last one we did, but the scale on the side goes up to 3 now, and -3. So, remind me, how do we find out tangent using the unit circle? All right, so everybody grab your calculator. We're doing this all in decimals. Y divided by x, starting at 0 degrees. Please tell me you don't, I hope you don't put this one in your calculator, but maybe you will. What's 0 divided by 1? Did you check? Good, it's 0. All right, so we're going to start with 0 right here. 30 degrees. You're going to take 1/2. 1/2, I guess you can write 1/2 like that if you want to, or you could write 0.5, divided by parentheses, the square root of 3, divided by 2. So your calculator should look like this. 1/2 divided by the square root of 3 divided by 2. That's y divided by x. Let the calculator do it for you. I got 0.58. Make sure that that square root line isn't over the divided by 2 part. Show your partner that you're doing this on your calculator. All right, so I'm going to put a mark at 0.58. Notice these aren't 0.1s anymore, so 0.58 is right there. (45 degrees). The square root of 2 over 2 divided by the square root of 2 over 2. 1. They're the same thing on the top and the bottom. That's just 1. (60 degrees). This time you're going to take the square root of 3 over 2. Divided by 1/2. It's almost the exact same thing as last time, except for they are switched. I got about 1.7. Go ahead. There's more than 1 in there?
There's 2.
I didn't put them in there. It'd be cool if I had just given you gifts and put it in the desk, but I did not. You're just taking it from somebody else. 1.7. How about pi over 2?
It's a vertical astroturf, that's what it's called.
Asymptote.
Massive vote.
All right. If you look at pi over 2, everybody look. If you take 1 divided by 0, can you divide by 0? No. In fact, if you divide by 0, it says, I don't know, what does it say? Error? We're going to draw a vertical asymptote on this line, like make a dotted line going up and down.
It says divided by error.
This is called an asymptote. It is a line, it is commonly used in calculus all the time. It is a line that you can get closer and closer and closer to with an equation, but never reach. Okay, so if I draw this out, everybody look up. If I draw this out, this top half looks almost like a parabola. It's like it keeps getting closer and closer to this line, but you never reach it. So I'm going to have an arrow that's going up. It's almost going to be vertical by the end of this. All right, are you all ready to try to say the word asymptote? We're gonna say it nice and slow. You get to swear in school. Everybody ready? Repeat after me. Ass. Tote. Like a tote you carry to an event. Asymptote. Okay, all right, everybody get it? I do love it. Every time I'm like, say ass, and everybody's like ass, and then I'm like and everybody's like, oh, Like, oh, the moment's gone. Asymptote. Asymptote. People want to say asymptote, which there's not an extra thing in there, so it's just asymptote. There's a P in there. I think people want to pronounce that, but it's not pronounced. Like AstroTurf. Okay. Or getting my kid to spell whisper. I wonder how he did today. Probably not great. Maybe he did great. Did you guys know that where is spelled W-H-E-R-E, which we have been saying for the last 5 days at my house, hoping he gets where right. Next, what are we on? 2 pi over 3? That one is the square root of 3 over 2 divided by negative 1/2. Now, we just did this, right? We just did the square root of 3 over 2 divided by 1/2. What's the only difference?
Negative.
It's negative. So this time it's at negative 1.7. Three-fourths?
-1.
Because it's the square root of 2 over 2 divided by a negative square root of 2 over 2. Absolutely negative 1. Five pi over 6. Yep, it's going to be this. Look at the equations on